on this YouTube channel, a place where I provide inspiration and information on how to live a stylish, healthy, happy, minimal lifestyle. In this series, I'm showing you how to transform your childhood bedroom into a space with a studio apartment vibe. 52% of people in the 18 to 29-year-old age range are living with their parents at home right now. That includes me. That's more than any time since the Great Depression, which was in the 1920s, 100 years ago. In this video, we're gonna discuss context, common obstacles, and all things related to the mindset you need before tackling this project. The increase in young adults living with their parents is largely a result of the millennial Gen Z cuspers' struggle with layoffs, pay cuts, and roadblocks that prevent them from getting jobs at all due to the economic effect of the global pandemic. Living at home can be hard even if you come from a loving, supporting family, because in the case of having to live at home rather than choosing to, it can feel like your ability to be independent is stunted because you can't afford your own housing, and shelter is a basic necessity of life. I say this in hindsight from my own emotional experience, having graduated college just a few months before the pandemic struck. One of the biggest game changers for me was redesigning my room so that I could have a sense of independence within my own space. I've also felt so much more comfortable, relaxed, and content spending so much time in a space that feels like the current me, not the elementary school, middle school, high school, or even college version of myself. This has been especially important during pandemic times when minimizing my time in public spaces to reduce my risk of contracting the disease has resulted in spending large blocks of time at home, and of course, that includes quite a bit of time in my room specifically. I understand that the recommendations I make in this series are not going to apply to everyone, so take the tips that I offer and apply what works based on your lifestyle. That includes the type of space you have, whether or not you share a room, what your budget is, and so many other factors. Even though I gave my bedroom a 180-degree makeover, doesn't mean that you have to. Even small changes can affect the way your space feels. Don't let potential obstacles get in the way of improving your space at all. Some of these challenges could include physical space, money, your parents' rules, and probably a ton of others I can't think of right now. Just please don't let them get in the way. One challenge for me was my space. I share my room with 2 kitty cats, and it serves as my office, bedroom, workout space sometimes, and basically any other type of room I want it to be, like a studio right now. All of this happens in a mere 121 square feet. To give you perspective, the legal minimum bedroom size is 70 square feet, the average non-master bedroom size is 202 square feet, and most non-master bedrooms are between 109 and 299 square feet. From these figures, you can tell that my bedroom is within the typical range, but well below average and really just above the minimum of a typical bedroom size. That said, I would be remiss to not note that the average apartment bedroom size is 11 feet by 12 feet, which is precisely what this room is. No matter what your opinion is on whether my room is big or small, and more importantly, whether your room is big or small, don't let it get in the way of making some changes. In the case of limited space, which you very well could be experiencing if you feel like your stage of life is outgrowing your physical space, which is how I felt, here's the key. Make space by getting rid of stuff, and yes, you might have to get rid of a lot of stuff. I did. And learn how to use the space you have efficiently. This may sound really difficult, and it is, but learning how to get rid of stuff and use your space efficiently is a skill. It's a muscle you can build up, and then while this space may be temporary, you'll then have the ability to take all the skills you worked on here and transfer it to every place you live in the future, making each one of those spaces better than they would have been. I've really taken to minimalism recently, so if you want a separate video all about that, go ahead and drop your request in a comment below, and I'd be more than happy to expand on the topic in a separate video. I am not an interior decorator. I've never had any training on it, and I preface the series by saying this because I want you to realize that I am an everyday girl, and you can do it too. You don't have to pay anyone. All you need to do is learn how to do it yourself by utilizing free resources like this one. If you have any questions related to context or mindset that I didn't mention in this video, go ahead and comment below and I will try to steer you in the right direction. Now that you're mentally prepared to get started, go ahead and watch the next video in this series, which is all about creating a vision. If you want to support me in my quest to create for you full-time, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in part 2. Peace.